Hello, everybody. It's Lauren Kuby, Vice Mayor of Tempe, wishing you a happy Earth Day, happy Earth Month, happy Earth Decade. I've been thinking a lot about the student youth movement, the Arizona Youth Climate Coalition in particular, and how it's so important that we hear the voices of our young people in this climate crisis. And cleaning out my house, as we all are doing with this COVID emergency, I came across an essay that my daughter wrote when she was in first grade. My daughter's name is Nora, and I'd always tease her and call her Ignora. She hated that. It occurred to me reading her essay, yeah, it's a little cliched, a little trite. It was a first grader that wrote it after all, but it contains some profound lessons, and maybe we shouldn't be ignoring the voices of our young people. So I want to read you that story. It's called Be Nice to the Earth. Once there was a freckled Gila monster. The wise owl in the oak tree lived right above the Gila monster. The Gila monster's name was Meanie. I did say it was cliched because he was always mean to the earth. So one day Meanie was drinking soda and eating chips, and he threw the wrappers on the ground. Owl was mad, so the owl had a meeting. All the animals came. They came with a sack full of garbage that they had picked up from around the lake. Finally, Alligator came and told everybody he would bite the Gila monster. No, said Owl. No one could think of anything to do, but the owl knew what would happen next. The next day, Meanie said, I can't find food or water. The water is flooded with trash, said Owl, and you did it. Now nobody has water. All the mice and the other tasty animals are gone because of the trash, said Owl. Gila monster had learned a lesson. Owl helped pick up the trash. Then they waited for it to rain. Then the rain came down. Now the water in the lake was clean, and the plants grew again, and the animals came back. Let's have breakfast, said Owl. After breakfast, Meanie said, I'll never litter again, and they changed his name to Nicey. He'd learned a lesson, and I hope you have too. So help me keep the earth clean, like trying not to pollute with a car. Try to use a bicycle whenever you can. Remember, be nice to earth, don't litter, recycle, okay? Thanks for being careful with our earth. Goodbye. So those are the words of a first grader in Tempe 25 years ago. I called her Ignora, but now I realize those voices, her voice was so important to listen to. And as we go through the next years and fighting the climate crisis, and with the COVID-19 pandemic upon us, we must realize that our young people, the voices of our young people, need to be heard the loudest of all. We can't ignore the next generation. Thank you so much, everyone, and hope your day and your week and your month and year is restorative, and that we can get back to where we were and go beyond. Thank you so much.